Safe AI, the 2026 Executive Mandate for Defensible Innovation. Why safe AI requires more than just a good prompt. In the 2026 landscape, the term safe AI has moved out of the ethics lab and directly onto the corporate balance sheet. For the modern enterprise, safety is no longer a philosophical debate about alignment. It is a mandatory operational requirement. As global regulations reach full enforcement, the definition of success has shifted. It is no longer enough to be innovative. You must be operationally defensible. True safe AI is the ability to prove at any moment that your autonomous agents are acting within the precise boundaries of your corporate policy, legal mandates, and safety protocols. However, as many organizations are discovering, safety cannot be prompt engineered into a probabilistic model. It requires a fundamental shift in architecture, moving from a strategy of probabilistic hope to one of deterministic control. The three pillars of safe AI in the enterprise. For a system to be classified as truly safe AI in a regulated environment, it must satisfy three core architectural pillars. 1. Deterministic execution. Safe systems do not guess when it comes to high-stakes actions. While a large language model, LLM, is excellent at understanding human intent, it is inherently non-deterministic. To achieve safe AI, an organization must decouple that intent from the final action. You use the AI to understand what the customer wants, but you use a deterministic execution layer to ensure that what happens next is 100% compliant with predefined business rules. 2. Real-time policy enforcement, runtime governance. In 2026, after-the-fact auditing is no longer a viable risk mitigation strategy. Safety requires runtime governance. This is especially critical when dealing with high-autonomy agents like the Clawbot, which can navigate digital ecosystems and execute tasks independently. Without a governance shield sitting between the bot and your core systems, these autonomous agents become unmanaged liabilities rather than productive tools. 3. Structural auditability. If you cannot reconstruct an AI's decision-making process for a regulator, your system isn't safe. It's a liability. True safety provides an immutable audit trail that captures not just the chat transcript, but the underlying logic gates that were cleared at the exact moment of execution. This auditability is your primary defense against the regulatory hammer, where manual chat logs are no longer accepted as proof of compliance. Bridging the safety gap. The call VU completion layer. The biggest risk to enterprise adoption is the completion gap, the dangerous space between an AI's conversational output and a finalized, compliant business transaction. This is where most unmanaged risk concentrates. When an AI hallucinates a promise it cannot keep, the safety of the entire system collapses. Call VU provides the essential completion and compliance layer that transforms experimental pilots into safe AI assets. By sitting between your intelligence models and your core systems, Call VU acts as a permanent, non-negotiable safety layer. It ensures that identities are verified through multi-factor protocols before data is shared. Disclosures are legally accepted and time-stamped before commitments are made. Business rules are enforced with 100% accuracy, regardless of the AI's reasoning. In our previous guide for the AI Transformation Leader, we explored how architecture must precede intelligence. This philosophy is the bedrock of safety. By integrating a completion layer, you ensure that your AI is as reliable and compliant as your most seasoned human employees. Summary: scaling innovation with confidence. The transition to safe AI is the defining challenge for leadership in 2026. Organizations that prioritize the control plane over the model will be the ones that scale without the constant fear of regulatory failure. Innovation is only sustainable if it is defensible. By building your stack on a foundation of deterministic execution and runtime governance, You move past the era of AI experimentation and into the era of agentic accountability. Is your AI roadmap actually safe, or is it a latent liability? Don't guess on your 2026 liability exposure. Use our Risk Estimator to run the numbers for your specific industry. Identify your cost of doing nothing, CODN, and build a truly defensible foundation today. codn.callvu.com